Hey, hey, what's up, y'all? It's Rainbow Fighting the Unicorn. Is the last unicorn. Um, I did not expect to make this video in VR chat today because I was actually taking a break from VR chat for a while. But um, today is a very sad day. It is. Oh crap! I don't have my watch on me. Oh yeah, I do. It is July 22, 2025, and right now, um, I think a couple minutes ago, hours ago, a beloved rocker that I truly will miss, my favorite rocker of all time, Ozzy Osbourne, has passed away. He died at the age of, give me a minute, guys, I'm trying to read from my glasses. Give me a minute, guys, I gotta look. At the age of 76 years old. Sorry, folks. 76 years old. Um, he will be missed. It's really sad that we lost someone really grateful today. I expect this to happen, guys. Ozzy Osbourne was one of my favorite rockers known to man. Um, he, um, he was like one of those rock stars you don't want to, you, you don't want to forget. You know what I mean? And Ozzy Osbourne, he was a beloved rocker. I didn't really script this, so I'm gonna try to tell the best I can. Okay, because I'm emotional right now. I'm surprised that this happened on a day that I got a lot of things to do. And I didn't expect this to happen. The thing is, we all knew that Ozzy was going through a rough time right now because of what has been going on. We all knew this was going to happen. We all knew that Ozzy was not doing so well. And we all knew. Ozzy Osbourne was one of those rock stars we would never forget. And honestly, I grew up with this rocker all the time back in the 90s. And we're not, I was a 90s kid, so I'm a millennial. So I grew up with Ozzy. I grew up with his better years as a rocker. But he was one of those rockers that he was just really one of the best rock stars ever. You see, Ozzy Osbourne was one of those rock stars, iconic rock stars we'll ever have. It's like Def Leppard, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, or all those other rockers. We're not gonna have another Ozzy Osbourne like him. They called him the Prince of Darkness, and honestly, I agree. He was called the Prince of Darkness. He was one of the best rockers I've known to man. I really am gonna miss this guy. I might as well tell some good things about Ozzy, because honestly, I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little emotional. Okay, all right. I didn't expect this to happen, and I feel bad for Sharon Osbourne and the family. They gotta go through this, and it's always sad to see that a beloved rocker like Ozzy has to go. I understand he was going through a lot of health issues. He was going through a lot of pain, and it's better that he's not in pain. And I'm glad. I'm hoping. I'm hoping he's good. I'm hoping he's better. I was hoping Ozzy Osbourne was going to get better. I was hoping he would not suffer what he was going through. He was going for something that was a really bad disease, or some kind of health issues that was really hard on him. I mean, look at the last concert. He couldn't stand. He couldn't stand up. He couldn't do this. He couldn't do that. It was hard. And when Ozzy was struggling to do it, he just couldn't do it. And it's sad to see, but it is what it is. I will miss Ozzy Osbourne. I love him. I was I always loved his music. I always loved every inch of his music when I was a kid. I remember turning on my old 1985 Fisher Price FM and AM radio, and I still have that radio to this day. And I remember I used to play my music on that radio. Matter of fact, they're playing nonstop Ozzy. If you're listening to your radio station right now, they must be playing nonstop Ozzy today. So you may want to enjoy it today because that's what they're doing to our area. So our local radio station, they're playing nonstop Ozzy right now. And it's pretty crazy. Um, if I release this tonight. But this is really sad, guys. And it's like when Michael Jackson died. I mean, a lot of people were really sad when Michael Jackson died. And then when Elvis Presley died, people were really sad about it. We look at these celebrities as heroes and singers as heroes because we grew up with them. We grew up with their music. We grew up with their talent. And Ozzy Osbourne was one of those singers that I grew up with. My dad would play his music all the time on the radio. He would listen to like Guns N' Roses, Led Zeppelin, um, other musics too. But Ozzy was something else, and we're never gonna forget him. And honestly, I'm looking at pictures of Ozzy. Give me a moment, guys. I know my face is probably gonna be all walky as I'm looking at photos of Ozzy. I'm looking at photos of Ozzy on my phone. That's why I'm looking down. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, it is sad that we lost someone today, and it will never be forgotten. I'll tell you where I was when I heard about the news. So we were going to the store, and I get a notification. Now I follow a lot of Ozzy stuff online, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of things right now. And Ozzy. So basically, I got the notification on my phone, and I looked at it, and I'm like, they said Ozzy died. And I'm like, oh, let me look that up. So I searched it up on Wikipedia, and sure enough, it was right. And honestly, just reading that post, and then my he told me, he's like, hey, did you hear Ozzy passed away? I'm like, I know. And I remember looking at the window. I looked at the window today, and I never felt so sad. I wanted to cry, but I held my tears back because I didn't want to. I just, I want to. You guys may think Ozzy Osbourne is just another singer or celebrity. You think Ozzy Osbourne is another celebrity, you know. But to me, Ozzy Osbourne was kind of a hero to me because I loved all of his music. Bark to the Moon was my favorite album of all time. I wore the hell out of that song. Bark to the Moon, all those albums were my favorite songs of all time. Oh, my tongue was out. And honestly, I will never forget what his music changed me. The one song I used to play the most when I used to work at the horse farm was Dreamer. I remember I used to walk the field. And the funny thing was, when I used to, before the horse that passed away named Money, I used to sing the song Dreamer to Money. And one of the horses that passed away, named Alf. Now, Alf, he's gone after the pandemic, but before he died, oh, no, he's he was still alive. No, no, he was gone. He was gone after the pandemic. But before the pandemic, I used to sing to this miniature pony named Alf. I remember I used to sing Dreamer. And I can't sing it because I don't want to give a copyright, but I would pet the horse, and the song is playing in my head right now, and I'm actually getting ready to tear up. But like I said, Ozzy will be missed. He will, he will be missed. Ozzy will be missed. And I'm not sad. I'm just, we all we all had to prepare for this, you know. We all had to, because we knew that this time was going to come. And that's the thing with rockers right now. These rock stars are getting old, and we're losing even the rappers that we know, like Eminem. They're getting old too. And like I said, even Limp Bizkit, the one that says break stuff, he's getting old, and they're getting old. Like I said, guys, it is time. Ozzy Osbourne was a great rocker of all time. He was the best. And honestly, we will all miss him. I love Ozzy to death, and I will miss him a lot. So I'm gonna wrap. I'm actually gonna say one more thing about Ozzy before I wrap this up. Cause I'm looking at photos of him right now as I'm talking. Um, like I said, guys, I'm very sorry what everything's been going on, but it is what it is, guys. And I'm trying to look for the headpiece as I'm doing this, guys. Give me a minute. I'm trying my best. All right, here we go. So, like I said, guys, I'm very sorry to get emotional with this video. You gotta think Ozzy Osbourne has been around ever since I was a kid. I grew up his music. I love his music. But like I said, folks, Ozzy, great. Oh, someone joined the world. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to leave because I'm gonna have to get ready and wrap this up. But I'm gonna say this: Ozzy Osbourne, I wish I would have met you. And if I ever see, I would have loved to meet Ozzy. And this is probably what I would have said to Ozzy if I met him. And if I hugged him, I would have told him this: Ozzy, thank you for making my childhood and my years of liking your music, bringing me happy and joy. And honestly, I will never stop listening to your music. Your music has changed my life, got me through a lot. I listen to it to make me happy. So, like I said, guys, the Prince of Darkness, Ozzy Osbourne, has passed. So, all I hope that Ozzy Osbourne is very well in heaven, and hopefully he's with his mother. And I hope he's all right. But Ozzy, you will be missed. I will always love your music. I will always love everything you do. But Ozzy Osbourne, thank you so much for all the music you did. Sharon Osbourne, if you see this, I know I'm a horse in VR chat, but I want to say this to you. Thank you for letting him perform on stage. Thank you for sharing to the world his music. Because if it wasn't for you, Sharon Osbourne, and your family, we wouldn't have a great rocker like him, and he will never get replaced. Ozzy is a legend.